Markets on Air, with a focus on the mega project, Pipeline for Europe. In Lubmin, on Germany's Baltic coast, construction is underway for the giant natural gas pipeline Nord Stream 2. The undersea pipeline will bring gas along a 1,200-kilometre stretch from Russia's Narva Bay to Germany. It runs parallel to the first Nord Stream pipeline, which went into operation 7 years ago. The gas will arrive on land here in Lubmin. Starting in late 2019, an annual 55 billion cubic meters of Russian natural gas are due to flow through these pipes to Germany. For the past year, workers have been sheathing one pipe after another in concrete. Every 12-metre-long element gets its own coat, doubling its weight to 24 tons. That ensures that the pipes will lie firmly on the seabed. More than half the total of 200,000 pipe elements are finished. Every day, another 200 concrete coats are completed. The first pipes have now been laid.
We have an ambitious schedule because we already want to start operating the two pipelines in late 2019. So we have to have the finished pipes in the storage areas in time for installation.
Measuring stations to monitor the volume of the imported gas are also under construction.
That's where the money will be counted that will flow between Gazprom in Germany and Europe. Everyone will be looking very, very carefully at that.
While the offshore dredgers at Lubmin have already started laying the pipeline, the Nord Stream 2 construction company is still waiting for a go-ahead from Denmark.
In case that doesn't happen, which is not something we reckon with, we are also looking into alternative routes that don't go through Danish coastal waters and are therefore subject to other approval procedures.
The company says the budget already takes into account the potential costs of such an alternative route.
1,327 billion kilowatt hours. That's how much energy Germany imported in the form of natural gas in 2017, up 15% from the previous year, says the Federal Office for Economic Affairs and Export Control. Extraction of gas in Germany has declined, so imports are increasingly needed to meet demand for consumers and industry. More than a third of Germany's natural gas imports come from Russia, followed by Norway and the Netherlands.
Exports remain strong. German exporters are maintaining their strong position on world markets despite international trade conflicts. Goods made in Germany were sold abroad to the tune of almost 663 billion euros in the first half of this year, according to the Federal Statistical Office. That's 4% up over the same period in 2017. Despite some slowing in June, German exports to China rose by 10%. And to other European Union countries, they were up more than 5%.
Germany aims higher. With robots, machines, and programs that learn and make autonomous decisions, the German government is pushing to make the country a world leader in the field of artificial intelligence. With the goal of turning AI made in Germany into a seal of quality, more experts are to be trained and given incentives to stay in the country. Most of all, Germany is concerned with catching up with recent advances in AI made by companies in China and the US.
Rhineland-Palatinate. The state is traversed by two major rivers, the Rhine and the Moselle, which flow through such cities as Koblenz, Trier, Speyer, and the state capital Mainz. Small and medium-sized enterprises are characteristic of the region, but it also has its industrial giants. The biggest employer is the chemical industry, represented by firms such as BASF and Boehringer Ingelheim, which depend on their riverside locations. BASF, headquartered in Ludwigshafen, is the world's biggest chemical company by sales and employs more than 110,000 people worldwide. It supplies the automotive and energy industries. After World War II, Mainz became the headquarters of specialty glassmaker Schott. Since then, Schott has developed into an international technology firm, but it's still a big name in specialized glass and glass ceramic products, such as thin and shatterproof panes for smartphones and tablets, as well as for telescopes and aeroplanes. Rhineland-Palatinate is also famed for its wine. Almost 70% of German wines come from the state, with the biggest wine-growing area in Rheinhessen. After a prolonged period of record summer temperatures, this year's vintage promises to be superb. Growers expect sweeter grapes, giving wines a high alcohol content and vintners healthy profits. And that was Markets on Air.